mindfulness broadcast. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your feedback on that. So what I was sharing in my monologue was that I had a whole thing prepped this morning about kind of uplifting others and the neuroscience of that. And then just life brought me in this moment this morning from last night and this morning of really thinking about a different topic that I want to bring in. Because for me personally, what I will share, and I think I share this with many other people, is that the world feels so unpredictable right now. It feels very heavy. This week alone, just when we think about the news and the headlines, and it just feels like this boom, 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 is what it feels like. And then it's the reality of what is happening. And then there is our relationship to the reality that is happening and the relationship that those around us are having, because we are all in work that connects us with other people and their state of being. And so combining all of that has felt like a hurricane inside of an erupting volcano. Just personally, I'll share. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that has been my experience certainly over this last week. And what I have done, and I listened to a specific podcast. I went searching for this podcast that was so helpful for me, and it was very neuroscience heavy in these like ways that you could start your day, and it was really meaningful to me. And I've listened to it 3 times this week already. And what it led me to, this was not one of its practices, but what it led me to was really this place of agency in a world that feels very unpredictable right now, and in a world of so many thoughts and emotions swirling around that unpredictability. There is agency. There is a place of agency within me, and it's a place where I can't, my eyes are wide open. I don't want to disconnect from reality, but I want to create a safe, sacred, almost like cocoon that I can go into to recharge and be able to have it within me. Not a nice little nook in my home, not reliant upon other people or other places or quietness or any of that, but just this place that dwells within me that I can drop into to quiet, to calm, to recharge, and to reset. Because outside of that cocoon, it feels swirly, shall I say, for me. And so I wanted to use, I was moved to, next week I'll bring all this stuff on uplifting others, because I have it prepared and I'm ready for it, but I just felt moved to do this today. So I'm going to guide you through that. As you listen to this, know that you can meet it in whatever way you want. So you can just simply listen to the words. You can visualize with me if that is something that feels good and accessible to you this morning. You can just let it play in the background as you tune into your own breath. So meet this practice with whatever you want to. Before I dive into it, I do want to just give you a reminder that on Wednesday of next week will be our Mindful Masterclass that happens from 8 to 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we don't record it, so that it's just a nice little space where people can share. Again, 8 to 8:30, it's the mastermind, and we will have a guest presenter for that, who's Theo Morrison. If you've been with us for any length of time, you know Theo. So with that, let's go ahead and get into our practice. So you can close your eyes or take a soft gaze, whatever works for you, to really be present and tune into self. We're going to start with just a body scan to bring us into this practice. And we're going to start with the crown of your head this morning. Just paying attention to what is happening in your face, in your head. If you're noticing places of tension, you're just bringing awareness to them. There's no need to judge it or change it, but just noticing, I've got some tension held in my jaw, or I feel ease in my forehead. And bringing your attention to your neck. You might find that as we go through this, you're bringing yourself into a purposeful posture or not. Inviting your awareness into your shoulders and your shoulder blades, down into your arms and your elbows, and all the way into your fingertips. I don't know if you can hear the chorus of frogs that just started behind me. Allowing your attention to come into your chest and into the back and down into the belly and the lumbar region. Again, just noticing, observing, adjusting if you'd like, saying hello to whatever's there. Moving down into your hips and your pelvis. Your legs. Good morning to the knees. And slowly down to the ankles. You might roll your feet around, hearing the clicks and the snaps of these joints that carry us. And down all the way into your toes, wiggling them around. And then a big deep breath, bringing it all the way through that entire system. You might, if it's accessible to you, even do an audible exhale. Just coming back into this body that for many of us just acts as a vehicle for the brain, just carrying the brain around from meeting to meeting, to assignment to assignment, and just using the breath to really integrate the whole system. And then in this breath, I want you to imagine creating for yourself, I'm going to call it a cocoon. You can call it whatever comes to mind for you, a bubble, a womb, give it whatever shape you want to, but just thinking about that this is just you. This is just a place you're creating to recharge, to realign. And we're going to fill in all of the details of this place. But for now, just use your breath to create the capsule. Using your breath to imagine the space above you, in front of you, maybe even using that exhale to blow the bubble to create the space. All the way around you, underneath you. Behind you. I'm imagining it again as a cocoon, as a chrysalis, all the way surrounded. And Imagine yourself in this. Perhaps you're suspended by something. Perhaps you're touching the cocoon. Perhaps you're floating. There's loads of room around you. Fill that in with whatever you are envisioning in regards to space. Notice the temperature. Is it warm? Is it humid? Is it chilly? What's the environment of this sacred space? You might notice if there's color or colors, if it's light, if it's dark. This place that just holds you. You're safe. There's nothing to do. You're not giving anything. You're not doing anything. It's okay to feel whatever emotions are present. You might bring your awareness to what sounds might be present for you, or the lack of sound altogether. Perhaps you're noticing water, the ocean, birds singing, wind, or nothing at all, silence. And as you do this, try to imagine this happening in your body as you're there. So you're thinking about this or hearing this or imagining this with your mind. And since we are a system where we are connected to this brain and this mind, what is your body like in this cocoon? Where is their ease? Where is their release? Where is their energy? And as we begin to close this beautiful space and close this practice, thinking about, is there something you want to name this? Again, mine is the cocoon. But thinking about how you can bring this to you at any point, maybe even with your eyes wide open, multiple times throughout the day, going into this space, quietness, recharge, love, safety, continuing to build this space for yourself, and going into it and accessing it anytime you need it. Inhale. Close that space up, tuck it away. Maybe you imagine tucking it into your heart or your pocket. And then slowly opening your eyes and coming back together. Thanks for being here, everyone.